ball is teed up, and with the boots, the NFL postseason has officially begun. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. Complete to the rookie out of Auburn. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Looking slant round, complete. And they get this down to 44 before he stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball with the 44. Now Allen off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Wow, wide open here, complete. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a James Cook touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bills 7, Chargers nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. They'll run here with Omarion Hampton. Going to get this one at the 36-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they love to see him finally forward, but he only gets him 3.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now, Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Quarterback with his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it in the double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. Working quickly here.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They're going for it. It's Herbert. He's got it to his running back. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving. A good opening series has him across midfield now with a new set of downs. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Herbert to throw once more. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it up. To take possession in enemy territory. That return gets him across midfield. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
No, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Within 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. He dumps this off to Cook. He's got the first down grab and still going. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
On first down, Allen drops it off to Cook. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
It's inside the 10, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bills take a 13-0 lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Maxwell Hairston picks it up. And the Bills get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
This is such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away and offensively, or you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. He's going deep to the left side. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Chargers can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Offensive line. Here we go. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 15-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror.
A gain of 10 yards.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Our score, 14-0.
First down,
We'll get
Los
back to
Angeles.
Orchard Park after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Herbert on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
It's Herbert once more. Catch made left side by Lukaku. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10. Here's Hampton. They're cobbled together a yard there. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Gets it downfield, on target to Ganson. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
He finds Johnston. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Chargers, 1st down.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And the defender coming away with it. And the Bills take over as he records his 10th career INT.
The Bills take over 1st and 10.
You know exactly what I don't like there, Kate. It's only 1st and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, you put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now, well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
Half 85, half 80, alert!
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. That's caught under wrapped. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Well, we have seen the value of a big, physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield, so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
Down 80! Alert!
1st down throw for Allen. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
46-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Completes this one to Kraft. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
35-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. It looks like we can call it back 4 yards in the end. Tuipulotu for the tackle.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, Maybe a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
That's a gain of 5.
Third down and about a yard ahead as we've reached our 2-minute warning. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills boat racing them to the halftime locker room. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21.
Chargers, nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Marvin Mims now to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Mims on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Putting a receiver in motion. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. His running back rolling in deep right. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Going all the way to the end zone here. And it is knocked away. Shot to the end zone. Answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Herbert to throw once more. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Those are the hurry-up offense here.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not at the standard they set for themselves.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Now an inside give to Hampton. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Herbert back to throw. Brought in. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down. Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. They snap it to Herbert. And And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Play action now with Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Short pass brought in. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. The Bills with the punt team out there. Matt Araiza, the one to send it away. All right, they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Set. Go. 21.
Man in motion here. He's back to throw. And they pick him off again. And he's going to bring this back to the pick six and a Buffalo touchdown. Ooh, partner, this has gotten out of hand early. That pick six, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right? Both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Herbert back to it after the pick. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10, Herbert. And it doesn't fall into the breadbasket. Incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. And they send a man in motion. On 3rd down, Herbert. this down to the 42-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
It's Herbert once more. Dump off caught by his back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Goes to the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Herbert throwing again. Forced out, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be sent out of bounds to end a great pickup, but somehow did not pick up the first. It's going to be 4th down coming up.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Hey, go Lion.
On 4th down, here's Herbert. Taking a chance to the end zone. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points. And as that one falls, Brock instead just a turnover on downs. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Another one for Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go big in that RPO situation. It's a safe call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Complete out to the right. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
4 yards.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Completed over the middle. And he's got cold at the spot. We won't keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. We've set it downs from the 37.
37-yard line.
1st down throw for Allen. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
And 10.
Gun. Half 10. Out.
To the air again, Allen. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Alert!
Allen on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Punting unit out now. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Throwing the out route complete. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
Number 85.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for completion. That's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They've got a man in motion.
Kappa.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Has it downfield working the left. Off to the races, middle of the field. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Complete to number 85.
The Chargers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. They're in full comeback mode already here in the 3rd. An onside kick coming up. And the Bills are able to secure this kick.
So few of these are recovered by the kicking team anymore. It reminds me why you've seen some alternatives tossed around for ways to replace the onside kick. For now, well, it just remains a difficult challenge that was not achieved that time around.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. Play action now, Allen. Has him running the comeback. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first. Now we'll give to Cook, running left. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
This is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. On the return, here's Mims. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
At the 23.
We'll go play action. Here's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
Justin Herbert sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's 3rd.
3rd and long for him here. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Play action now for Herbert. Vacates quickly left side. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Back to the air, Herbert. Going deep here for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to try another deep one here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he's going to bring this back with a pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here's Mims. This makes it up to the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Herbert back to it after the pick. He finds Johnston. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
And the Chargers.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
A gain of 27 on the play. 1st down, Chargers.
Man in motion out of the slot. Herbert on 1st down. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Second and 10 now, Herbert. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions. I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
I can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. His running back catches it downfield. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now he's got to regroup for 2nd down.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Now Herbert again. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. No throw, 3rd and long. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to charge loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Turnover on downs.
Trying it left side with Cook. Shoots away from one. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. That's 16 on the pickup.
16 yards.
And the Bills have a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35.
Allen now on first down. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 11. It's second and 21 at the 24-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Makes the grab and grab left side. He's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. On the move, past the 40. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a James Cook touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Herbert from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
He's trying to go deep again. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
He's looking deep once again. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shoot away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. All set to go now from the 35. Here's Cook. Up to the races, middle of the field. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Bills are running them out of the building. It's a James Cook touchdown. Pass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills continue piling onto this lead.
56. Chargers 7. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Chargers trying to do some window dressing.
At the 36-yard line.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches. Now Herbert to throw. McConkey's got it again. And he's tackled for the first down yardage.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Baylor Tiger. Kappa.
Herbert to throw once more. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They'll have the first down and even more. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive.
And he's got it, so they'll go a little ways back with the touchdown. The Chargers putting up points in a game decided. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers take 7 points off the deficit.
Chargers 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returnable from the 2. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Look out!
This is Cook on the handoff. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. Rolling out to his left. This one taken in by Kraft. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
So it's the Bills who come away with the win. As one side leaves dejected.